with freedom being traded for traditions, and principles but our purpose, filtered in these Bible verses, mixed in doctrines just to get our attention, intended for paying building funds and tolls rather than saving souls. Can you handle the truth? Their religion has adverse effects with no disclaimers. So we swallow these truths that make us accountable for lies. So cries land on deaf ears, and amens are placed at the end of egos, all because your faith became celibate with the truth that was unable to bear any fruit. And thanks to you, verbal suicide is at an all-time high, because we left our prayers and pews based on expectations with stipulations. And tithing gave us just enough time to keep the church lights on, exposing baggage that managed to marry your circumstances and divorce your discernment. Can you handle the truth? Their religion is this baby that's been raised by too many fathers, that was breastfed with wisdom but pacified with a vision that's more concerned with expanding the church's balcony section than their own salvation. And God is not only found in pages but activated in your prayer and praises. And faith is not what you know but what you believe. So your relationship with God must supersede your religion. And it's vital that you know the difference between what your resources are and what your source does. Because purpose goes unplugged unless you have a source to connect it to. But I guess obedience is too expensive for the cost of repentance, especially when you feed adversity with wisdom. Because you may not become what you eat, but you will become what you speak. Can you handle the truth? That you can't make God a priority when it's convenient for you, especially when the church wants answers with deficits from compromised budgets. But the deacons, they love it, because the role they play is dictated by a payroll that forces them to role play. So God, please allow me to speak these words to those willing to receive your relevance. Even if your rationale is radical, make it be a threat when I'm awake. Make it the only reason I sleep is to give the devil a break. Because sometimes change is waiting on you to lead it. And sometimes faith is